Beterbiev slumps to the canvas. An outstanding fight, a classic fight. Both men gave absolutely everything. And one of the great pound-for-pound fighters in the world had to dig deeper than he's ever dug before. Anthony Yarde was so brave. He's gained so much in defeat tonight. What a fight.
Just got caught with a peach of a right hand there, didn't he? It was a cracking shot, and it was quite a quieter round, Steve, up to that point. But again, this is how it can just turn if you make a mistake or whatever, or you lapse in concentration. Good right hand from Beterbiev, a tremendous shot.
It was a perfect right hand, but wait for it. He didn't go down from that. He staggered. He needed one more. Beterbiev repositioned his feet, caught him very right. That's what sent him down. That was unbelievable. And you know what? Tundi, brilliant intervention.
Great to see Anthony Yarde okay. He's recovered quickly. He's been across to congratulate the victor tonight, Artur Beterbiev. Richie, put that into perspective. How good a fight was that we've all just sat and witnessed?
That was one of the best fights that I've actually witnessed, that I've actually been live at, Fletch, for me. That was a tremendous battle. It swayed this way, then that. Rock solid, both of them. Good technique. The right hand from both boxers, very, very powerful. And let's face it, a lot of people... Listen, I spoke to people today that didn't give Yarde a chance in this contest. They thought it was going to be a mismatch. Literally, I spoke to people who said that, and far from it. Anthony Yarde there. I think I had him one round up going into that final round. Tremendous contest from both boxers. Gave their all, but it wasn't just crash bang wallop. It was about skill. It was about technique from both fighters. It was an excellent contest that produced some scintillating stuff.
Both of them needed to be as good as they've ever been tonight in there. And in the end, Anthony Yarde's challenge fell just short. And Artur Beterbiev will take his 3 world title belts back to Montreal. He remains the IBF, WBO and WBC light heavyweight champion of the world. But he's never had to dig as deep as that.
No, he hasn't indeed. And like I said before, deep down he knew that he was going to be in a tough fight tonight. And Anthony Yarde, he rode a few storms in there, and he actually put it on Beterbiev, and he made the champion go back. He hurt the champion several times, I thought, but yes, it was a tremendous challenge for both boxers, but it's the champion that's come through it. He had a great display. You've got to give him so much credit for his performance, Beterbiev.
Just being given the scorecards as they were at the time of the stoppage, and Anthony Yarde was ahead on 2 of the cards. Artur Beterbiev was only up on 1. So the judges here at ringside, Richie, agreed with you. The boxing business is so often the hype business. Tonight the fight lived up to the hype. We thought this was going to be special. It turned out to be, and it's only because Beterbiev is such a special champion that he's been able to come through it.
Yeah, and we spoke about it earlier, didn't we, about if you make a mistake in this type of a contest, you're going to get punished from both boxers. And it was an unbelievable contest in that in a couple of the rounds, Anthony Yarde looked like he was on top, made a slight mistake, and then Beterbiev caught him with a good shot, turned it around, and you can see why he's a champion, and he's knocking these guys out left, right and centre, because when he puts his punches together, he doesn't miss with them. He creates a little bit of space at short and mid-range, and he finishes opponents off very well indeed. A terrific champion.
We spoke about some of the great fights that have taken place at Wembley Arena. We talked about the fact that John Conte won the world light heavyweight title here. Chris Finnegan challenged for it against the great Bob Foster. It was this venue the night that Marvin Hagler famously beat Alan Minter, and there have been so many great nights, and straight away this fight goes on that roll of honour in an arena that's seen so many special nights. And the response that Artur Beterbiev is receiving here from the crowd in London is warm and generous and very well deserved.
Well, they appreciate, you know, a good fighter, don't they? At the end of the day, he's come into a hostile environment when he first come into the arena, but leaving it, yeah, people are applauding him. They appreciate his skills.
Okay, then, what a fight. Artur Beterbiev has survived it. Anthony Yarde gave absolutely everything, and Thomas Treiber can confirm the official result.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the official time. 2 minutes, 1 second of round number 8. The red corner signaled our referee, Steve Gray, to stop the contest. Therefore, your winner by way of technical knockout. And still, WBO, WBC, and IBF Unified Light Heavyweight Champion of the World, Artur Beterbiev.
So the belts stay with Artur Beterbiev. Anthony Yarde, gallant and brave in defeat. A brilliant fight, a brilliant night. Paul, it lived up to the hype.
And more, Darren, and more. And these men have given us more than we'd any right, really, to hope for. I think we knew it would be very good indeed, but it has exceeded expectations. The quality both ways, absolutely standing the test of time. As Steve rightly said, the comparisons with the history makers in this division, they're all there to be reviewed after what we have witnessed tonight. They met, apparently, the last time that Beterbiev came to London in 2012 with the Russian Olympic team. It was a sliding doors moment in that gym in Canning Town, in the TKO gym. Anthony Yarde looked at him, he said, and he just blanked me. He didn't know who I was. He knows him now, all right. He knows him now. It wasn't quite good enough, but what an effort from Yarde. We hope to get the chance to speak to him. Joshua Buatsi, that's the standard. How good a fight was it for you?
Pretty high standard. Before I do any talking, have to big up Anthony Yarde for that. Congrats to Beterbiev, the champion. He did what we had to do, but big heart to Yarde, man. He showed great heart, whatever you want to call it. He was in there, he was hurt, he hurt Beterbiev back. He kept on fighting. You cannot ask for any more than that, and if I were to say anything less than that, it's me lying. Listen, 10 out of 10 for that.
Well said.
Denzil, how did it look from your perspective and your vantage point?
It was a great fight, exciting fight. It's like Josh said, big heart to Anthony Yarde. I told you, heart of a lion in there, heart of a lion. Even when it got stopped, he looked like he didn't want to get stopped. Both fighters are feeling the pace. He hurt Beterbiev and cut him, bruised his face. He hit him with shots and made Beterbiev go backwards, and you haven't really seen that much. So credit to him, credit to him.
Absolutely top draw from the champion for me. It was said in commentary by Darren and Richie, but the way even in the rounds he threatened to lose, Beterbiev found a way to win the last 30 seconds of the round time and time and time again.